Hey, Akshata, how are you?
Hello, how are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Taking it
Oh,
easy.
yeah,
Still
summertime.
not a morning person.
Neither me. So, yeah, how's it going? Do
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
summer in Canada? It's bad here. We don't have summer as actually.
Oh, this was sucky. Like it's
Same.
raining like every
It's
two
raining.
days or something. It's awful. We
Yeah,
haven't been able to enjoy summer at all.
it's same here. It doesn't feel like summer this summer.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Hey, Harsh.
Hey, hi.
All right, we're getting people. Hola. Awesome. And
What time is it for you? Is it very early?
10:30 a.m.
Okay. That's fine. It's not very early morning.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi,
hi. Kiran.
Kiran. Megesh, hello.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Yay. Yeah, we miss you, Akshata. Where were you?
I was everywhere else, but not Twitch. But yeah, I'm happy to be back here. This is home, right? I mean, you don't have to be like stressed about it. You have to be like just chill. This is your people, your platform. I like
Yes.
them.
Yes, 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 definitely. How are you both? We're good, Harsh. How are you? All right. Yes.
Do you guys want to guess today's topic, or Alex? You have already mentioned. Okay, we have already mentioned it there. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's there.
ask.
Yeah, it's a nice one because I'm not very familiar with it. Are you familiar with it?
Ah, yeah. I have been
Yeah.
playing around with it for like a month with Suhan and Jingli, yeah, the product
Mhm.
manager. So they have been actually teaching me everything about it.
Awesome. So you're gonna teach me now because I
Yes.
haven't used it.
Yeah, we're all gonna learn together. Definitely, I don't want to break anything because that's been my record over here. Like to break something new.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. All
remember the time
right.
that we had the first new machine and we were exploring the the
Data with.
JDK, and a machine wasn't having JDK, and it was like, okay, bummer.
Yep, yep. That was a nice one.
Nice.
Like 20 minutes of troubleshooting.
Troubleshooting, and we actually discovered that what are the prerequisites, new prerequisites, and we added the tutorials and everything. That was
Yes.
fun.
Yes. Good times, good times.
Good time.
All right, I guess. Yeah. We have people already. You wanna get started?
Yeah, definitely we can. So, guys, like today, as you know, the topic which has already been revealed. Otherwise, that was going to be a surprise. That that what is going to be our topic today. So, yeah, we are going to speak about Anypoint API Experience Hub. So, question for you guys. Yeah, I do have few questions. Like, have you previously used Anypoint Community Manager, or what is the purpose? Like, how are you using Exchange for? So you can just let me know in the comment section, like what is your role in Exchange? I mean, basically, what are you doing with Exchange, or what you have done with the Anypoint Community Manager, API Community Manager? Because I haven't used Community Manager at all. I haven't even seen. I mean, I haven't been much into it. How about you, Alex?
Nope, not at all.
No, right? Yeah, same here. And the reason why we haven't used it because it was on Salesforce platform and we needed access to it. We need some Salesforce knowledge to it as well. So
Hmm.
that's the reason I haven't used it. Is there anyone who is watching us live who has used it? Or how are you guys using Exchange as well? Are you guys using Exchange to, like, Alex, how have you been using Exchange?
Ha. Well, lately for demos. um, but
Let's
when
go
I was
back.
a
Let's go back
developer,
to the time when we were developers, only developers. So
yes.
back then, like, how are you using Exchange? Was it only for publishing assets or creating documentation or no?
No, it was for publishing the RAMLs so we
Mm-hmm.
could like reuse them from other applications. Mostly, yeah, mostly for the RAMLs. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. So back when I was a developer, 2 years back almost. So No, 1 year back. Sorry. I'm just here. Like, okay. So yeah, I used to use Exchange for documenting purpose as well, and for publishing our assets. We used to create reusable assets in form of APIs, some fragments like error handling thing or any email notification fragment, which we used to reuse again and again. So that was something like which we are building for one time thing, and we used to publish it, and then the entire team, we used to like, no matter which project we are working on or which API we're building, we used to reuse those assets. And whichever API we are building, right, like system experience process, whichever API. So we used to actually create a documentation as well for this, like in the Exchange itself, because Exchange provides you some good templates and all for documentation. Okay. With that being said, that we have like said the background story kind of thing. So now we are moving with API Experience Hub. Do you guys, anyone like know what API Experience Hub is and how different it is from Exchange? I'll be definitely covering that, but I just wanted to know from you guys as well if you guys have any idea about it.
So from the exchange thing, Harsh is saying, I am new to Salesforce and first time to listen to MuleSoft. Yay. That's
Thank you
cool.
for joining us. Like, yeah, for asset management, Megish, that's right. Alex, what do you think? What it could be? We do.
The the API Experience Hub,
Mhm. What are
I
your
feel like it's kind of like a an easier WordPress, kind of.
That's a very good. I mean, that's actually a good illustration kind of thing, example kind of thing. Yeah, it's kind of a WordPress, I would say. So basically, we all know that it's also a part. It's not just yeah, it's kind of a WordPress, easy WordPress for managing your API. So API Experience Hub, in a formal definition, would be it's the next generation of Anypoint Community Manager. It's part of UAPIM product toolset, UAPIM capabilities. Like we all have seen UAPIM capabilities like API governance, Flex Gateway. There were changes in the design center, and there was so much more, right? When it when it's about UAPIM, and they're also updating this product suite, and they're coming up with new stuff as well. So what Anypoint API Experience Hub does is it gives you a platform to create your own like developer portal kind of thing for your API management. So you're actually creating an API portal. So imagine the way we have our exchange, but that we're taking it to a whole different level with the help of API Experience Hub, and we abbreviate it as like AEH. Okay, and yeah, that's something simple, AEH. And the best part, it's built on top of Experience Cloud. So you must have heard about or you have seen previously Experience Cloud from Salesforce. So this is something in our own platform on Anypoint platform itself, but under the hood, it's using Experience Cloud. So that's what makes it more fancy. The whole, as Alex said, the WordPress thing, it's actually like that. Like you can actually build your own portal, and that is something which is going to be like customized to your own product, your own company. So the usual example we can take like the NTO thing which we have right everywhere. You're just building your own site, and you're having different APIs and all which you have built, system API, process API. Suppose your organization is having around 50 or 100 APIs, and all of them they are scattered, but you have to like sell these APIs as well. So with API Experience Hub, you're not just building the product catalog, you're also making them like quite fancy, or you're actually making it look like your product catalog. So imagine having to go for a shopping experience, or you're like using a shopping site. So the way you want your products to be displayed, like any products, it could be like your clothing products or your shopping stuff or anything. So the user design experience that actually makes a difference, right? How the company's website is, how their products have been listed out. So you can actually take this API Experience Hub ahead. You can expand it further, not expand it, you can just take it to a next level, and you can build your own API catalog. So you're taking it ahead to a next level. And if you want to go into API monetization, you can achieve that as well. So that is something you can achieve with API Experience Hub. But overall, it's like it's for management, API management. You're building a fancy API portal, which is giving you quite flexibility. And as Alex said, it's more like your own personal WordPress thing for your APIs. and that is something which is integrated on Anypoint platform. So it's like it's in your home, like home. It's like something which you can easily, you don't need Salesforce knowledge or anything external coding knowledge required to build such portal. But suppose if your organization has such demand or a need that you have to build a portal from scratch only to display all the API, because they want this APIs to be consumed, or they want this APIs to be used, or they want to monetize this API. In that case, you have to build the entire portal from scratch. You will be definitely needing some developers to build a portal using some language. You need something to like host this portal on some servers or somewhere on some platform basically. You also need this whole thing is going to require some time as well, time duration. So basically you need efforts to do all this, to build a API portal from scratch. But using API Experience Hub, you can actually leverage the capabilities of Experience Cloud, MuleSoft, and your existing exchange, and you can take this to a next level, and you can build your own API portal within minutes. And that's actually within minutes, because that's what I'm worried about. A demo is going to be finished like very early. And I need you guys to come up with some questions so we can keep this live interactive and extend till 1 hour. Okay. So let's get started. First, I'll share my screen.
There are some questions. Yeah, so will this be part of the Anypoint platform going ahead?
Yeah, this is already a part of Anypoint platform. I'll just show that as well. It went GA in like June 15th. Yeah. So it's currently existing in your Anypoint platform, but you won't be able to see this in the trial account. You need permissions manage, like proper permissions or licenses for that. But that's the reason we weren't able to show this before, but we have access and we'll be going ahead with the demo today. So let me share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Screen to. So let me know if you're able to see my screen.
Yes, we can.
So yeah, going ahead, this is our Anypoint platform. You can see over here API Experience Hub. I'll just go into API Experience Hub, and I've already done the setup thing, like for my previous projects and all. So regarding the setup, for setup we need Salesforce credentials, like a Salesforce developer account. You need the URL, the username or the host name. And for every instance, if you're creating a new instance every time, you need to have a different account kind of thing, and the setup really takes a long time. So I already have my setup done, but for you guys like to see, like for you to show like how the setup is done, I have a video. We can just play the video and we can see how do we do the setup as well. So let me just mute this. I can give a voiceover. So we'll be, I guess I've played it. Yes, we'll be signing up into Anypoint platform. We do this full screen. Okay, yeah. So we'll go to API Experience Hub, and there are 4 steps of how you can connect with API Experience Hub. First, you need to enter your custom domain, your Salesforce custom domain. You need to log in into your Salesforce account. Then you can grant access to Anypoint platform to your Salesforce org, and then you just review the information and get access. So let's get started. You can select your environment, your experience Salesforce environment. Basically, it could be production sandbox. It's usually production. Then enter your Salesforce username, password, allow access. You'll be having the organization domain and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we are currently on the API manage Anypoint Experience Hub, and this is like our platform, and you'll be also having a default site which they'll be giving you. This is something like Northern Trail Outfitters, which is like quite classic example. Whenever we have been seeing like Salesforce demos or any demos, this is something which pops up first. So yeah, this is something which will be already available, a template kind of thing, when you first start with API Experience Hub. Okay. And now we'll go back to my Anypoint platform and we'll just do a live demo. So let me pause this thing and okay. Now I'm in my Experience Hub, API Experience at the same platform. So here you can see all the APIs in Exchange, like whatever APIs I already have, pre-existing APIs in Exchange. And in order to create the portal, right, I can choose like which all APIs do I need to add in my portal. So here I can start adding APIs. I can just go over here, click on this three dots, and I can say I want to add this fraud system API to my portal. So it's been added, successfully added. I can add a few more APIs to my portal as well. Customer system API, customer profile API, yeah, just any of the APIs which you want to add in the portal. Once you have added them in the portal, you also have other options like user management. Just wait a minute. Once you've added them in the portal, you can also edit the visibility of this API. Like you're creating this portal, right, which is going to be like hosted on Experience Cloud and all, and it will be the hosting part will be taken care by Salesforce itself. So you don't have to worry about the hosting or anything. But you need to ensure that are these APIs going to be public or they are going to be private to your organization. Like suppose if you're going ahead with API monetization, in which you want your APIs to be sold, right? You want to sell them, you want to gain something out of it. Here you can also use some third party tools like the MuleSoft partners like current there is some hypercurrent, yeah, hypercurrent.io. Let me show that to you. They're actually MuleSoft partners and they help you with API monetization. So that one or any other API monetization tool also you can use along with them. You can make sure the visibility, how you want the visibility of your APIs, if they are something still in progress, if they are something quite confidential or secured one like the payment one. You don't want them to be published for all. So you can just make them for members or only for admins. But if they are something a generic API, you want to give a glimpse of how your organization is building or designing API. In that case, you can make it public for everyone. So it's completely configurable and you can just go ahead and save. Okay. Once you have managed the settings, like the visibility setting, you can also go ahead with the user management where you can add new users, you can accept the pending approvals from the existing users. Okay. Um, Let me see if how can I add a new member. No, I currently do not have any access, but there are no pending requests as well. But I can add a new user. Okay. This is something my organization environment and everything. So yeah, I don't have any user, but I can add a new user as well. Once we are done with the API management in the portal, once I've added a few APIs, you can go ahead, preview and publish your portal. So this is, you're about to leave your Anypoint platform and you'll be directed to Salesforce Experience Builder. Okay. This will help you to preview your portal kind of thing. So this is the existing portal. I haven't built anything or I haven't built this thing. This was already there by default. So what you can do is this is all drag and drop. You do not need anything coding. As Alex said, it's a WordPress thing. So it's actually like that. So you can see the page structure, the settings and all, like what is the theme you want. If you want to change this theme, you can choose any other theme you want. Okay. I have actually never tried this theme, but yeah, we can just try this because this is Twitch and this is our place where we can break things, we can learn something. So yeah, you can activate a new theme, you can customize your portal. It's just like building your own. Wow, this looks really good. I need a vacation. Okay. So if you want to have any header or anything, a footer or anything, basically some components, like suppose if I want to add a calendar link or a dashboard, a chart report, I can just drag and drop over here and it will be added. So we can also go through all the components that we have available over here. We have the CRM dashboard analytics. If it's going to be some e-commerce website, you can have those dashboard analytics as well. You can have some personal dashboard for your own organization. Um, so yeah, there are some feeds, compact. It's basically everything. Like if you have previously built a WordPress or a website or uh, also your Medium blog or anything, you get so many options when you're customizing all those things, right? So yeah, you just have so many options over here. An ask me button if I want to have a ask me button like about it or anything, your APIs as well. So you can see all these three APIs, but if you want to categorize them as per different categories, REST API, SOAP API, HTTP APIs, you can do that as well. So it's like your platform. You can do it the way you want it, and You can go into HTML editor as well. You can edit the code if you are into CSS, HTML, and you can have your own code written. And yeah, once this is done, you can get a look as well. How does it look in desktop? How will it look in tablet or mobile? Okay. Yeah, this is how it would look like if you're going for a mobile version, for a tablet version, so and for a desktop version. Okay. So other than that, yeah, we have some general settings, some themes. You can select languages, you can add your own languages. Navigation, you can have more web pages and all added to it, or navigation tab. Mobile publisher, you can do the SEO optimization if you're in, sorry, marketing or any other field. You can also optimize your SEO and everything. CMS Connect, I have no idea about what it is, but we can definitely check this thing with the product managers. CMS, I think it is something for the header, footer, and all, basically the HTML site. Do you have any idea about it, Alex? I have actually, you have built a site, right, of yours, CrossDev. So
Yeah,
something similar, which when you're building using the WordPress?
I built it with Wix actually. I am not very good at WordPress.
Neither me. I tried building my one, like it's still in draft. It's been years. And
Yeah.
that. So
There's a question. Do we need to purchase both the Salesforce license and Anypoint Experience Hub license?
no, you don't need to purchase both, I guess. It's just Anypoint Experience Hub license. But again, on the Salesforce licensing part, I think I'll get back to you on that part. Or if we have Sue or anyone. If an organization already has Experience Cloud license, they can manage Anypoint Experience Cloud Hub right from the Salesforce organization. No, I don't think so. For that, you need Anypoint Experience Hub license. So these two are like different products, and I'm still not sure on the licensing part. So I don't think I want to comment here on the licensing part. But if you have any questions, we can definitely address them later. So Megesh, I can get back to you on that question of yours. Maybe give me a couple of days. Let me check with the product team on the licensing part, if they are sold separately, if they're together, or how it is. So this is how it's been about Anypoint Experience Hub, and this is your dashboard. There are so many settings actually. You can build an amazing platform. And yeah, so I had a few questions. Like, why do you think, what is the need of cataloging your APIs? Like, we already have Exchange, and Exchange does most of the job, right? So, do you think this is going to be a good one from a developer's perspective? And how can it change your current way of building a product and cataloging your APIs? You can just let me know, just let us know in the comment section. Like, how do you think this would be helpful? And will you be like willing to invest or work with it if you get an opportunity? Do you think it's fascinating, amazing? Because I loved it playing around with different APIs, different style themes, and all.
Yeah, I think if I had like a bunch of public APIs that I want
Mhm.
people to use, I would definitely do something like this because like it you can just build it with drag and drop.
Mhm.
I'm not very good at front end at all. So I
Neither
would
me.
not like to go and touch visual things. I can do the back end, but I definitely cannot do the front end. So this would be awesome for that.
Exactly. I mean, that's what it's about, right? We all are like integration developers, or we are mainly working on the backend part, integrating all these different systems. So, I mean, very few of us, we have actually done the front end, or we are complete like full stack developers. So, the ones who are like us, who don't have much experience on the backend side, this is something glorious for them. They don't have to take efforts. It's something ready made, available, already served for you. So yeah, this is something I really like, and this was actually yeah. If you want, you can just go back to the builder as well, and this is a preview, and yeah, you can also publish this site. Once you publish, it will be like it will be kind of locked, and it published site will be available for everyone. It will be kind of hosted. Okay,
And what's the URL? Is it like a
it's gonna
random
be,
URL?
yeah. We'll be receiving, yeah. It's gonna be a random URL.
Hmm.
It will be public.
I guess you can connect it to your own URL, right?
Yeah, I guess so. There should be some options to do this mapping and all, and to have our own URL. Or also, if we are, suppose if we are an organization and if we already have our site, like if we already have so many APIs and we want to demonstrate to our customers like what are the APIs, existing APIs we have built. So this could also be a good display of like your code or demo, or like what are the standards we have been following in terms of APIs. Like this is the kind of API we are building and all. This is like, yeah.
Yeah, there's a comment. It is fascinating actually because you wouldn't have to have all the technical knowledge to understand the APIs on Exchange. It would be more pictorial.
Tutorial,
Yeah.
yeah. So with Exchange, yeah, we can just actually have a contrast with Exchange as well, because we have time.
Mhm.
So with Exchange, like the one I have documented, so definitely if you're going ahead with the MuleSoft APIs, which are in Exchange, so we are going ahead with the MuleSoft APIs because they actually have a lot of proper documentation, and they could be a good template as well if you want to build your system process APIs. So this is how an API, a sync, a process API in Exchange would look like. Definitely, you're going to provide all the example. I mean, you have all the information you need over here, documentation, summary. But what we have seen on API experience, and that was looking like a next level, uh, a fancy level, I would say, which is definitely attractive, and it would be a good something for presentation and to portray. It's a good portal, I would say. Yeah, you can add your links as well. You can basically customize it as per your need. You can add any links for your particular API, and all your APIs which are in Exchange will be available here. You can just, yeah, but only the APIs which are available in Exchange, not the ones in Design Center. So if you want your APIs to be displayed in API Experience Hub, you first need to publish them in Exchange, and only then you can pull them up on the Endpoint Experience Hub. So So it would be Exchange for private asset management. No, that's not how we would compare. Exchange would be for private and public both. Even Anypoint Experience, API Experience Hub would be for private and public both. So here, if you can see this, if you go back into API Experience Hub, we can actually see that we had the visibility option where we could select the visibility of an API. We can make it private or we can make it public. So both of them you can use as a what you want. Like if you want the APIs to be displayed on Anypoint Experience Hub and you want them to be private, you can do that. If you want to make them public, you can do that. So it's customizable on both the platforms in terms of privacy. It's still loading. Yeah. Sadesh says that this would be useful for organizations that monetize their API, but I hardly see using this one or for a future, as a feature for few organizations who use MuleSoft to integrate internal system. Yeah, this looks amazing to display API as a good advancement from Exchange. Yeah, that's so true. That's exactly what we feel like. So if you're someone into API monetization, if you have hundreds of API and your business is actually to like monetize APIs or display APIs, that will be something good. And the third party tool which I spoke about, hypercurrent.io, we can also have a look into that because we have time. Okay, it's loading up. Or hypercurrent, yeah, this is the same site. So this is something which you can use as a third party for monetizing the APIs, and they are also MuleSoft partners. Yeah, they help you to monetize your API. So if you want to go ahead and dig into monetization with your organization, this is something which you can take a look. I'm sure there must be more platforms as well which help you with same. Yeah. So just because they're MuleSoft partners, I'm promoting them here.
Do you know of any API portal using the API Experience Hub that is already live? That like a real example?
No, I don't have any, but I think we are going to come up with more like proper examples during Dreamforce. That's the reason I didn't want to.
Mm,
I mean, yeah, we do have, but we can't reveal them now.
yeah, that
We'll
makes
definitely
sense.
do. We'll definitely do it with Dreamforce, and we can share everything. Or you can also watch them on Salesforce Plus because Dreamforce is going to be live. You can watch it anywhere, wherever you are. If you're not able to make it in person, all the sessions will be recorded as well. You can watch them later on YouTube. But yeah, if you can make it. We would love to see you
Yes.
there because this is the first time I'm going to see Alex as well.
Yes, we're all gonna be there. Mariana, Sabrina, Isabella,
And
everyone.
we're so excited. This is going to be the first time. So yeah. Do you guys have any other questions? Because we have a few resources which you can actually go through. So we also hosted a code live last month with the product managers, Jing Lee, and product marketing manager Suhan, who have been especially working on this product, who have like they have actually created this product. So they have answered so many queries because there were queries from the audience. You can actually go ahead and check that code live. Uh, because yeah, the demo from them was like really, really another level. It was the same thing, but yeah, they have really answered different questions and all. If you have anything, if you want to make a purchasing decision regarding this, you can check that code live. There are few blogs and tutorials. There are some documentation from MuleSoft. If you are getting into API Experience Hub, you can refer them out as well. And there is a product spotlight video, which you can view as well if you want to get into API Experience Hub. Other than that, I think we're almost done, right, Alex? So we still have 30 more minutes. Is there anything else you want to explore?
I lost my microphone thing.
Nice. So,
um, yeah, so you still have 30 minutes. Maybe you can create a portal if you want.
okay, we already have created a portal. Let me see what.
No, but like move things around and try to do something.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we have this thing. Let me remove the ask my. Let us take a theme actually. Okay, this is going to be kind of this is a vacation theme, but we do not have vacation kind of APIs. Um, but yeah, let's see what options do we have. We have different components. What do you want to add? What do you want me to add, Alex?
Hmm. Is there a way that people can add comments?
You don't want people commenting.
Yes.
Okay. No, that I can't just ask button. I can't see don't ask button. Okay. No, I don't think there's a way. I mean, if you don't add the ask button, there's definite that's the way people can't comment.
Mm.
Okay. Let me add some featured topics and feedback list. This is going to have some feedback discussion. Featured, okay. Mm, we can say something like featured, then discussion would be something. Okay, the style. Use a theme color. I don't know. I'm not great with this front end things. It's just confusing because there are so many options all the time. They make you like, okay, what should I be adding them? Okay, this view
Anyone
wasn't.
in the audience wants Akshata to add something specific?
Which won't break the product because currently I can see this view is not supported. Okay, I think I need to go back to my. Okay, this is actually the portal which we haven't seen. This is new. I have never landed on this page. Let me go back and see preview my portal. When you actually start building this from scratch, you can see the help tab. Like they'll say you what you can do over here and what are the different things. Hmm, font theme setting. We have already changed the theme. Content footer. Did I add anything? No, but I can add something over here. Okay, that is what it was. If I want to add some. Mhm. Do you have any idea what is the gamification batch? It's something like the trailhead thing, right? If we are going to add some batches to it.
Oh, can you add
Reputation.
that?
Yeah, we can add that. So
There's a
show you.
question. Can we link our design center as well to this?
Actually, we have linked our exchange to this. So our exchange, like whatever you're building in Design Center, once you publish it, like only then it will be available for you to have it on the API Experience Hub. So the whole reason behind this is like design set when we are in the design center, when the APIs are actually in the design center, they are in the designing phase. And for you to create a portal, you actually need something which is like concrete, something which is already built and which is ready to expose to the world. Like you're ready to share this thing with the world, only then you're putting them on the portal. And it wouldn't make like sense to have an incomplete API or something which is currently still in production to have it over here. And that's the reason only exchanges in like yeah, oh, exchanges linked to this. Sorry. So yeah, the leaderboard kind of thing, you can say it as like trail board or trailblazer board.
And can we create 100 portals?
I don't know how many. I mean, why would you want to create 100 portals? Because you're going to create one portal which can be having 100 APIs. But if you have a good amount of money, yes, you can definitely go ahead and create as much portal as you want. This actually reminds me of the mathematical situation where a person buys 100 bananas. Yeah. Uh,
um,
Anypoint AP Experience Hub, empower developer and partner. So yeah, that is what we have been looking about. If you want to see from the empowerment thing, I definitely have few slides for you which will help you. So yeah, you can see over here, API Experience Hub will help you to help you to create a branded experience for any kind of audience developers. You can generate new revenue streams with the help of API monetization. You can connect your API to product and consumers, so you're actually taking your like the API to show your product and you're selling them out. You're creating an API portal, you're cataloging your APIs. So that is going to give you a new branded experience. So whichever your brand is, suppose if you are into cosmetics or a e-commerce brand or anything, you can actually display your products as well, which are like your APIs as a product. Okay, you're making sure your APIs are being reused. They are because something which you have developed, you're already publishing them, and you're asking the developers, the partners, customers to reuse your APIs. So you're increasing the API adoption and reusabilities. With that, I hope I answered your question on how you're going to build. I mean, how it will be helping. Oh, my screen is stuck. So yeah, that is what it was. So we were doing something. We were adding the reputation board, right? And I can still see number of users 510. Okay. I can preview it and see if that has been added. I still can't see it's been added.
maybe because we don't have people in the leaderboard. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah. So what is something else that we can add when we can actually see that it's been added? Some component, something like a record list or activities or campaign marketplace. Was it added? Okay, for that it will be needing a record ID as well. And that's again gonna be. Can I just have a dynamic static value basically for it? No, because it is not well formed. Okay, then we don't want this. We can delete it out. Do we have any other questions?
Not yet.
Okay, we can. In case of the NTO thing, we can actually create a customer support form as well if there are any questions about the product and all. Okay, too many cases and actions to be specified by administrator. Create a case. The case was successfully. There are actually things which we need to have idea about it, the top level category and all. Great caption.
Someone is saying that maybe you can change the banner image.
Yeah, we already changed the banner image. Like it came along with the theme. So if you have any company's logo,
Hmm.
you can just have that. So let's go and say MuleSoft logo. Where was it? Okay. That was the wrong image which I downloaded. Sorry. Is there anything else you want me to try? Okay. It is still not coming up.
No, nothing else.
Okay. Save image to download. Oh, it added a small image and not the thing. So
That's all right.
yeah. So I think this one comes along with the theme. So we have to change the theme itself.
Hmm.
Place where
Okay.
we change the themes because the themes were really interesting. And yeah, this is the default theme which we already have. You can try some serious themes as well or some pretty themes. Okay. This is actually how they have like created a portal and everything. We need to actually spend some time on this tool and then only we can like create a good one, right?
Yeah, I guess. It looks so Salesforcey.
That's so true. But I'm glad it's on a platform, like it's still on like Anypoint platform itself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been like the Anypoint community manager.
Megesh says these are native templates in Experience Cloud. Ah,
Oh, we have never used it.
no.
Have
Thank
you
you for
used?
telling us that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Megesh comes from Salesforce background, so
Oh,
that's why he knows more about Salesforce.
I wasn't knowing this.
Yeah, he did a live stream on Composer and Flows, I think.
Oh, but I thought he's from MuleSoft and then he's learning Salesforce.
No, that was where is him? Harsh. That was Harsh. I am working on it currently.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. You can teach us next time.
Yeah, Megesh, you can just teach us. We don't know Salesforce things.
So yeah, I've added a search box and I'm not sure what it's gonna search for. We definitely have to write something more about it. Yeah. You can
That's
get
all
more on
right.
the App Exchange as well. Okay, it connects us to App Exchange as well. I have never really tried App Exchange. Yeah, there are App Exchange components which you can bring into this. So definitely, as you said, Alex, it's a Salesforce stuff. So it'll take time for us to get there.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, I enjoyed like exploring these things. This actually for the first time I'm exploring like so much in depth. It's always been like just adding, just creating some APIs, adding some APIs, and that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, we can add those buttons and all as well instead of make reservation. What do we want to add? I don't know. But this seems fun, like just like the way we used to play with the paint and everything in the school days. It's like that, playing around with your website.
I know.
Have you shared all the resources?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So, are there any other questions,
Not for
or
now. I
or has
guess
uh-huh.
I guess we can just leave it like that. If there are no other questions or if anyone else wants us to try something, I think that's fine.
Cool. And if anyone else has actually used Community Manager, we would love to hear from you guys. Like, how has your experience been about Community Manager? And if there's anything else you have been doing with Exchange, something on the next level, like yeah, other than documentation and other than just publishing the assets to Exchange, if there's anything else you have been doing, just let us know.
Perfect. Is there anything else that you want to share? Or
I think we
is
have
it
actually no, just the resources which we have, and I think it's good. So we have
all
almost
right?
covered everything about AP Experience Hub. If you guys have any questions, do reach out to us. We can pass them ahead with the product team, and I'm sure they'll be happy to answer it.
Perfect. Thank you, Magesh, for asking so many questions, even the 100 portals. That was an interesting question.
Yeah,
All right. Well, yeah, I guess that's it for this live stream then. Remember to follow us on twitch.tv/MuleSoft_community so you can see all of our previous recordings, our schedule for the future live streams, and you can get notifications as soon as we are live. So you never miss us. All right. Then I guess that's all. I will go on vacations from next week. So I will leave you in the great hands of Sabrina Hockett, and she is going to take over as a host for 2.5 weeks. So you will have her here with you, sharing fun stuff. Um, August 15 might be canceled. I'm not sure. So go to Twitch and follow us and see the schedule. But if not, then August 17, you're gonna see her here. So, all right,
great.
that's all. Thank you so much, Akshara. We've been missing you. You should come more often.
I'll try. I'll definitely try. And you have fun. I'll see you soon at Dreamforce and everyone else as well.
Yes, yes, exactly. All right. Thank you all.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.